Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is December 23rd. It's a couple days away from Christmas. If you live in Ontario, Canada, you would know that today it's supposed to be a really brutal snowstorm. Freezing rain, lots of snow, it's crazy. Flights are getting canceled. I just scraped a bunch of ice off the Legacy. But with Christmas around the corner, I figured the best way to spread Christmas cheer is doing some donuts in second gear. Never mind, it's a little too tight. I maybe could have got on that last one, but I'd rather just not risk it. With Christmas around the corner, New Year's just right after it, the channel is very close to hitting 700 subscribers, so I'm going to try to get this video pumped out as soon as I can. Basically what I want to do is I want to install some hood struts on the Legacy GT. This is something I've wanted for the Impreza for pretty well as long as I owned it. Just never pulled the trigger. After owning the STI and experienced the hood strut life, I am hooked. I love it. I think it's so convenient. When I had to do the spark plugs on this thing and had a hood prop in my way, it was really annoying. So I'm inside the Legacy right now. It's a lot warmer since I had her running. I was trying to do a little bit in the beginning with doing donuts and whatever. It failed miserably. We just don't have quite enough driveway in the front. If the Impreza wasn't there, probably could have done it, but gave it a couple shots and it just did not go well. Inside the car, I really haven't done much, really. I did a little thing though, which is the e-brake right here. And I'll show you exactly what I did. As you can tell, it doesn't look like anything special, but if you own a Legacy GT, you would know that this is supposed to be leather. This is more like a rubbery plastic, and this e-brake looks pretty well brand new. What happened was I pulled this from a 2012 or 2013 Impreza that was at a scrapyard, and I noticed that it looked very similar, so I just pulled it and took it. Now, I did not record this process of installing this just because I didn't know if it was going to work out, and I was just kind of winging it. And this is the one that came with the car. As you could tell, it was ripping up top right there. Overall, it wasn't in terrible shape. I just decided to swap it out, but the handle was the bigger issue. Now, I really beat it to pieces to get it off. I literally took a flathead and hammered down that seam to break it off. But what happened was this upper leather area was just it was just coming off. So I decided to replace it. If you do decide to do this, there is this metal ring that essentially slips over your e-brake. I don't really know a clean way of pulling it off. It kind of just came off when I ripped off the e-brake handle. There's a little mechanism in here that I disconnected. Again, never bothered showing it because I didn't know if it was going to work, but it is possible. It still works, as you can see. Still functions, and it looks brand new. I might take this e-brake boot and put it in the STI just because mine is a little torn. But I don't know. Right now, I kind of like it in here. In the STI one, I like to get the same black leather with like red stitching just to kind of match the boot. Whereas this one, it's all black, so I don't really mind it. And this is our hood struts right here. I got it from eBay, I believe, and it was only like 50 bucks. So using our very cheap table, this is everything that came with the kit. Essentially, it's just two hood struts. I just opted out with black ones. It came with the mounting hardware, as you can see. And that's pretty well it. It should just be a full kit and should work well for us. As you can tell, it's some Chinese brand. I'm probably going to remove the label just so it looks clean. But I tried compressing these on my own and I cannot do it. So I'm hoping it's going to work and it's not damaged once we put in the Legacy. But like just pushing it on my leg, I cannot depress it for the life of me. So these are the instructions it came with. As you can tell, it's very high quality. It's not printed off a printer or anything. So this end of the strut will face like, it would be like this in the car, I guess. It looks like these will be closer to the driver and these will be closer, I guess, to like the headlights or the front of the car. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. Fits 03 to 09 Legacies. And anything cool to add? Not really. I guess to install these, it's a pin style. So you just kind of pop the pin to the side and pull it out like so. Just like so. And yeah, these are my driving gloves. I don't buy any new ones because I can't afford anything since I waste all my money on my car. Hey guys, so it's the next morning and hopefully you can hear me over that noise. We lost power. So I can't even get this video edited for you guys if I wanted to. My plan was to have it uploaded on the 24th, which is today, Christmas Eve. Can't do it. Internet's down, it's all down. But you'll notice that the hood is closed. And to my surprise, it works. I'm still in shock, honestly I am. It's so cold last night, I got the passenger side on, is where the strut bar used to go. And I had to warm up by the fire. I was frozen, I couldn't feel my face, talking was very weird. Came back outside, did the driver's side, tried to open and close the hood, it wasn't working. And basically what it is the mounting brackets for the struts on the hood, which are these right here. So you notice this one says right, R right there, and the other one over there would be left. Now, I guess if you're facing the front of the car, that'd be right, whereas I thought us facing the engine bay, that'd be left, that'd be right. Either way, the instructions weren't very clear. I'll show them, but this bracket was hard to see what it was in the instructions. It's difficult to see the top bracket right there. In my opinion, it looks like the ball joint that it goes into is more so facing the cowl and not really facing up. And I did double check. I got it from AliExpress, not eBay. It only cost me 45 bucks. So considering it was 45 bucks, I'm kind of impressed. I honestly was kind of iffy about it. Didn't really know if it was gonna work. I'm not 100% a fan of it, and I will show you why. And it has to do with where it mounts right here on the fender. Right now it looks okay, but if I move the hood, you'll see it move. See that? So I'm not the happiest about that. It is what it is. Again, the kit was only 45 bucks, so I can't really complain. I don't think it's gonna cause any crazy damage to the fender. I might try to find a better way of beefing up that area because the mount underneath was only ever meant to hold the fender, not an entire hood. Hence why it's flexing. Now, I did not use the two larger washers and the two nuts. I don't really know what they're for. I'm assuming if you didn't have the brace underneath, which is that right there, I guess you would add the nut and the washer. But since I have that, I didn't have to use it. So I don't know what it's for. Again, the instructions were not the clearest, but it works, so I'm impressed. Also, if you didn't have that brace, I probably wouldn't use this kit. I think there'd just be too much weight in your fender. You end up destroying your fenders. I do know Redline makes probably a better strut system for this, so if they want to like hook me up and give me a better one, feel free. It is the giving season after all. Which those normally go to the strut tower and higher up in the hood. It requires drilling. This one is just fully plug and play, which is nice. I am also going to be leaving the OEM hood bar on here just for the time being. Just because these were only 45 bucks. I don't know how well they're gonna hold up, and if case I need them, I could always just pull this out and stick it in a hole somewhere. So for now, I'll leave it. If I find I don't need it, I'll remove it. Overall, it should be really easy. I think it's just a 10 mil there, and that should just come right out, and it's out of the way. But just so you guys know, for now, it's gonna stay in. Overall, for 45 bucks, can't really complain. It is very cold. I'm starting to lose feeling in my face, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a healthy and safe New Year's. If you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and take it easy as always.